Wow, Gravy Timmy, you sure do look cool today in your Minecraft creeper t-shirt and cargo shorts combination. You truly are the coolest guy since Mr. Cool Ice. Look how cool he is. Now that I've complimented you that much, can you hit the like and subscribe button, please? I'll say more nice things in the future. Alright, my illegitimate children, welcome back to the Hearts of Iron 4 Extravaganza Achievement to Z, where today we're playing one of my favorite nations, Mexico. You know, if you're not familiar with Hoi 4 and you just heard me say that Mexico is one of my favorite nations, you're probably a little confused. Well, little Timothy, if you're new to this channel, let me give you some lore. For some reason, Paradox gave Mexico a really fun tree, whereas Greece and Turkey both have not very fun trees at all. And with Mexico's wondrous DLC focus also came some wondrous Mexico achievements, like Revenge of the Montezuma, restore the old borders with the US as Mexico. Sure, you know what they might be. And also probably one of the most interesting ones, as Mexico put Trotsky in power and puppet the Soviet Union. Yep, you can get Trotsky as Mexico. And I'm sure you're wondering how. Well, little Timothy, sit back, relax, put on your cool Minecraft creeper t-shirt again. Alright, so we have a lot to do today, and a lot of stuff to sort out, because funnily enough, Mexico, not exactly the strongest nation right now. Alright, so first things as Mexico is we need to stabilize the country, because funnily enough, it's not very stable. Alright, so to deal with one of our ticking things right here, we're going to arrest this general right now, because he's being, as the Mexicans say, cringe. We're also going to do improved worker conditions as well to get our stability up, because as soon as we start going against the church, they're going to want to have a little civil war too, and that is also cringe. Alright, got ourselves up to 65% stability, which is enough to divert any civil wars that might happen for now, unless we go lower than 60%, which is definitely going to happen, by the way. But that does mean we can bring about a better Mexican future by getting a bit revolutionary. Exactly what we needed. It looks like a revolutionary guy himself has turned up, and we're gonna go ahead and give him a position on the government. And I do want to say he's absolutely insane. 12 organization, and he gets 0.40 army experience, and of course the communist boosting. The stability, not great, but I will take it. There you go. He just turned up, and now he's in charge of the army. Please don't do anything revolutionary. Right, for the most part now, we're just waiting until we get 40% communism, and then we can go over here and flip immediately. And as soon as that happens, we will get building a big, proper nation. Definitely not building an empire. Oh shucks, would you look at that? We invited the communist, and now we're communist. And the communist we invited to be communist, oh, he's in charge of the entire country. Yeah, a lot of people complain about, like, the wacky paths in Hoi 4, but I live for them. And next, we want to work on our war support so we can get the industry going. And an easy trick not a lot of people actually do is to send attachés. Because not only will a attaché actually give you the experience, or a part of the experience of the nation fighting, they will also give you 10% war support. So don't mind if I do. Sorry, Japan, but Mexico is very interested in the ongoing affairs of China. Right, so we are going to do the Bolivarian alliance just because I can get a lot of South America in a faction. I'm not really sure what the benefit of realpolitik actually is. I mean, being able to create your own faction, sure, why not, but I don't plan on being friends with the other communist nation around. We're also going to go liberate the Antilles. I don't imagine they'll actually give me any land, but just for the fun of it, I guess. All these nations in South America will now start getting communist support, and then we can go ahead and invite them into our faction, but I'm not gonna do that just yet because I don't need them. Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything less, I'll be real with you, and I don't think I'll be using these war goals either. Alright, so next up we are going to invade our Central American friends down here for the simple fact that when we do it, and if you leave it as long as possible, the AI will have built nothing but guns with the factories they have, so you can get yourself quite a lot down here. And also, before I forget, we're gonna need transport ships to invade Panama. But yeah, you don't have have to worry about the Americans getting involved. I think you have to wait until they do the Monroe Doctrine or something. I can't remember specifically what it is, and why can I actually see all of your stuff? Is Mexican spy! We're not building an empire, we're simply spreading a revolution. Right, there we go, and after taking all of those nations, we have a hefty amount of guns. So the next things we get war goals on is the Caribbean, but I'm only really interested in Cuba because it has the most pop and also the best resources. Yeah, don't mind me, just hopefully leading a more successful expedition than a certain bay full of ham. Cuba secured. You know, just because I am already here, I might as well. Well, this is a crazy war. Right, so now that we have secured and cured all of this land, which is absolutely wonderful, we're building the army and going to war with America. Yep, we gotta do this right now. So before I declare the war right now, I am gonna go ahead and release Panama again, just so I don't have to worry about taking the Panama Canal, because funnily enough, it's actually not worth it. Which is great, because then I just have a lot less to garrison as well, and we don't have to worry about that down there, but we do have to worry about this up here. And without any more waiting around, it's time. So far in the war, not a lot's happened. I'm just kind of walking around the units where I can. They did naval invade pretty much everywhere, and I did pull out of Cuba, but they're now... Okay, well, I guess I don't have to garrison this stuff. But sadly, a part of my army is just stuck down here, because I am afraid that now that Japan has declared war on them, that they are going to join the Allies at some point. So, yeah, I could probably have pushed further, but kind of stuck with this problem. Wait, yeah, no, speak the devil, there they go. There you go, we knew it was coming, and we are... ready for it? Question mark? Just kind of played yourself there, because now I'm bringing all these troops up to the front line. Okay, I just missed it, but I just got the achievement right there. Where the hell was it? I was too busy reading something. There we go. The Revenge of Montezuma. One down, one more to go, which is going to be way harder for us to do, because we now have to capitulate the damn allies. The frustration now where I'm just going to start snaking. Goodbye, American army. I was just happy, because we just finished off America there, only to click and realize I think the Soviets killed Trotsky. Yeah, I don't know how other he would have been gone. I didn't pick the option to get rid of him, so I think they murdered him, which is a bit annoying because now we can't get the achievement that we get from killing the Soviets. We can still get the one where we just own Europe, which obviously we're going to have to do now because we're at war with the Allies, but that's a bit annoying. The Australians tried to Gallipoli, Alabama. Good news and bad news. I cleaned up North America. Bad news, I did not pay attention to my stability going below 60, so whoopsie. The Axis ain't looking too good, and I need the Axis to look good to be able to do what I need to do, which is capitulate the UK, and the way I'm going to capitulate the UK is with the wonderful power of friendship, aka submarines. Yeah, only problem is, after the whole Civil War thing, like, my army just got absolutely not very fun. Did proactively get a collab on the US, as you could probably tell from the absurd amount of factories I have right now, and we also got this land cord through our focus, which is good, but we still lack manpower. We need more manpower. We're not even on war economy, for God's sake. We're a little bit behind. I also did some googling and looked on the old Reddits to see what exactly happened to Trotsky, and apparently it's just a bug with the new Soviet tree thing where, yeah, he just ends up murdered. So that's fun. Probably can't get that achievement anytime soon, but God, I will get the other one. Be free, my children. Wreak havoc upon the world. The only problem is I don't have any chromium because the Americans stole it. Yeah, these subs are really good, and they're also incredibly cheap, so we're just gonna set them up to be really annoying for the UK, and eventually we should get supremacy and be able to land. Maybe, we'll never know. We'll find out. It could never happen. Oh, also, I did the focus over here, one world government. I think the Soviets, they just straight up joined my faction. So if all else fails, we have another way to get to the UK, and that's through Germany. Yes, there we go. They should have a lot of fun over there. Look at that. For all the crappy submarines that I have already replaced, that I've sent over, there's a cruiser gone, 4 destroyers, and a couple convoys, all of which have been sunk by my submarines. Hey, look at that. I've got a brand new batch of submarines to replace them. Alright, so because I've got a few of my subs on always engage, that means that it gets a little glitchy sometimes and the battle's gone a very long time, but it does not matter because, as you can see, I'm still whittling down the British Navy and now have 42 submarines in the channel, with even more to come. I think it might be safe to say that the old British Navy isn't feeling too good. In fact, it's definitely not feeling good because I have 100% naval supremacy now, so either everything's in dock right now, actually getting fixed, or it's dead. So yeah, the only problem with us landing right now, and the whole reason I've been putting this off, is simply because we can't get any air over here at all. The Germans aren't in our faction, I'm definitely not in their faction, which means can't put any of our planes in their airbase, so we really need to get lucky and hopefully get an airport in the UK before they kill us, because this is late game Hoi, and I imagine that the British probably have a lot of planes. Yep. If I hadn't have shot all the Jesus people, I would say that I definitely need Jesus right now. Alright, good news is the Japanese are working on India, so I don't think we're gonna have to worry about them getting major power. No, just Turkey, but again, Turkey doesn't look too fresh right now, so if we take out the UK, I think we'll be fine. And all of my submarine spam appears to have stopped the advance in France. In fact, I think they're getting pushed back right now, which is good, because I imagine the UK just does not have supply anywhere. If only Trotsky was around to see my marvel, but unfortunately, somebody went ahead and shot him. Oh, just shot him with an ice pick. Not sure how this invasion is going to go, but we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. I imagine there's probably a lot of troops in the UK, which it does look like there are, because they probably can't get off of the UK. Although that is very promising. I mean, we got off no problem. Now let's secure the airports first off, and then I'll bring the rest of the army over. Yeah, this is incredibly easy, even without the air. That was looking pretty good, but well, the UK air isn't even up. I mean, I guess technically the AI couldn't really get any fuel anyway, but I'm pretty sure the AI cheats anyway in regards to how much fuel their planes use. There they go, and they capitulated to the Germans, because why wouldn't they? I'm just gonna bet that the UK can't re-naval invade the damn island, so we're just gonna leave and then go capitulate Turkey and be done with the Allies, and then we gotta deal with the Germans. But looking back over here, because I'm really scared like the US or someone's just gonna naval invade me, but so far no one's bothered. But I do have my submarine still building, so maybe they'll be able to do something. I have like 9% supremacy there, so there are some ships, but probably not a lot. I think that's like one capital ship, so I'm just gonna send these submarines just to raid Cuba, because I would like that back, America. I'm a little bit worried considering I don't have much war participation, despite the fact, you know, I did just solo the US earlier. No, apparently doesn't count for much. Although in all fairness, 1940s America isn't exactly like 1941 or 42 America. As usual, Turkey just refuses to capitulate. Never mind, there they go. We're free. I need to make sure I take all of them and my own land. I forgot about that. You love it when the AI wants to fight you over the Scottish Highlands and Greenland. Alright, we got as much as we really possibly cut there. I forgot to say, by the way, we didn't get Sunset Invasion because I did the damn focus and the Soviets joined, and I don't think it matters if I kick them out regardless, so yeah, that's a bust. And just look at the remnants from where I've been raiding everything with my submarines. Alright, we're not done yet though, alright? We've still got a big bad guy in Europe that needs to go. I sure hope the Scottish Highlands was really worth it. I'm gonna lose 150 because of truces. What a goddamn shame. Submarines have immediately started targeting all German shipping. There's so many of them everywhere. Even if we missed out on 2 achievements, I enjoyed this game very much. We still got one of them, which I guess that's a thing. Can we have D-Day? No, we've got D-Day at home! D-Day at home consists of me, the Soviet Mexican Republic, and a Brazilian tank. Who else can forget my South American Multi-Purpose Alliance. There they go. I believe that the Soviets are in my faction. It did not say anywhere that they would join my faction, and I'm pretty sure it's because I didn't have Trotsky, which, yeah, taunting me from behind the grave. I have no idea what is waiting for me over the channel, but we're about to find out. Done a complete infantry cast build, so it's way too late to build tanks, so we gotta hope this is gonna be good enough. Weird, I am taking a lot of losses in the plane department, even though like my planes are just so much better than theirs, but it might just be because they're destroying all my old ones, which I think that might be it, but this might even out the more we destroy them. We've got them kind of like choked up down here, putting all their planes. It means I've got free reign of the north just to cast my way through, and I'm gonna go ahead and sneak Paris. There they go. Yeah, that's probably not good for you, Germany. Been producing submarines this entire time. Okay, I should probably put you somewhere, I imagine. A little bit longer than expected, but there you go. Germany's dead. Okay. I got an idea how we can salvage a achievement out of this game. There you go, no country for old men. Reach 0 manpower while scraping the barrels conscription law. So all I need to do now, theoretically, is that, and I should get it, right? There we go! It wasn't all for nothing. Also, yeah, I had to just sit here for ages, getting war support and enough PP to get 300 to go up to scrape the barrel to do that, but it was worth it. Yeah, anyway, in that time, South Africa became a major power, so I gotta go invade them. Thankfully, I have naval supremacy pretty much everywhere I could think of because I have so many submarines. Another 184 that were just sitting there, so might as well send them over here too and then get involved in the Japan war that the Soviets are in. Okay, there we go. Operation complete. Well, you ruined my achievement, Stalin, so we are no longer friends. Yeah, I'm not too sure if that is actually even possible now with the Trotsky stuff from what I read, but I'll give it another go. If not, we may have to go back a few patches to be able to get that achievement. But alas, we did get 2 achievements in the end, and both were good, but there are still Mexican achievements to do, so I'm gonna need to call in the therapy police. I just spent 2 days playing a completely different Mexico game. Yeah, got both the achievements, sir. And he didn't get murdered this time. So that was fun. Help. It was not worth it. Just kidding, it was incredibly fun. Hit the like and subscribe button down below. You didn't miss much, but here's a highlight. Slovakia and Czechoslovakia both exist at the same time. The allies consist of Albania and Kurdistan. I have 57 nuclear bombs and they never got Indonesia. Anyway, on to the next achievements, but we'll be back for Mexico at some point because I also just remembered we need to host a government in exile. We need to be democratic for that and I can't be bothered. Just kidding. Here's my 3rd Mexico playthrough. I bet you thought I was joking. I was not joking. Alright, never playing Mexico again. Goodbye.